Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be upcycling this Ikea table, making it over into something completely different using some supplies that I've had at home. So you can pick these up for around 20 bucks on Ikea, and they're not bad. They serve their purpose, but you know, after a while they get kind of tired looking. So I thought I'd give it a little makeover. For the makeover, I am going to be using some chalk paint, the white original, which is like old white, kind of creamy white. Then General Finishes High Performance top coat, water-based top coat, as well as a stain, wood stain in Special Walnut. You will need two different brushes, just a bristle brush for your chalk paint, or a chalk paint brush if you have one. I just picked this up at a dollar store, as well as a foam brush that came from a dollar store, and then a rag. So I'm going to be using a rag for my wood stain, this for chalk paint, and this for the top coat. I will be using this top coat for both the stain and the chalk paint, some sort of a protective cover. And then I had found this place on Facebook Marketplace that gives out free pallets. You just go there and pick whichever pallet you want, and for free. So I had picked up several different ones just for different projects, and I'm going to be using this one. So I will need some tools to take this apart. I'm just not 100% sure what. I'm thinking a crowbar. And here are my assistants. Supervisors, more or less, not assistants. So let's get started. So the first thing that, oh, and you also need wood glue, which I just remembered it's not here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this apart and cut it to measurement and stain it. So this part turned out to be the hardest part of this project, is removing these pieces of wood off. I was using a crowbar and a hammer. I did break off a couple pieces, the end pieces. They seem to be the hardest to pop off. The middle ones came right off. So like I said, this ended up being the hardest part. So while you watch me struggle with these, I just want to say, if this is your first time stopping by, welcome. My name is Sonja, and you're watching my DIY channel. Well, you'll find videos like these, along with furniture makeovers, dollar store DIYs, and thrift store upcycles. I post every other day or so, 3 times a week. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you press that notification bell and subscribe button so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. So once I had them all removed, I do take off most of the nails. I do not take the nails off the parts where I will be cutting it off. So I put them on top of the table just to see how long I need them to be, and then I use another piece of wood as almost a ruler just to draw a straight line where I'm gonna cut. I use a miter saw to cut the pieces. Now that all the pieces are cut, I just take a sander just to sand off any loose pieces of wood, so to prevent splinters and smooth out anything that needs to be smooth. I did want the wood to look as rough as possible, but I didn't want anybody to get hurt, especially since this is going to be the top of the table. Now the wood is ready for staining, and I'm using that special oak stain, and I'm using a rag to apply it, and you want to go in the direction of the wood grain. I did decide to stain all the sides, even the one that I was gonna be gluing to the top of the table. Whenever I'm staining, if I'm staining a piece of wood that already had a stain on, I do prefer using gel stain, but on raw wood, I love using just a regular stain. While the stain pieces are drying, now it's time to use my chalk paint and paint the legs, as well as just the trim on the bottom. This did take 2 coats. So after I applied the second coat and it had time to dry, I applied some wood glue. You could also use liquid nails for this, and I glued the top the skid pieces onto the top of the side table. I think this just gives this table the farmhouse look for on the budget. If you were to buy a table that had this type of a top, it would cost you way more than just $20. So several hours later, I am inside now because it was raining, and I apply my top coat on with a sponge brush, and I apply 2 coats of this. I absolutely love the way this turned out. I think the little edge here that looks like live edge turned out really nice. It gave this table a whole new look, and it made it from maybe unusable to usable. And I think it would look great in any farmhouse type of decor in your home. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, I would love it if you became a part of my YouTube family by pressing that subscribe button. And until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.